I think we're live. Let me see. Let's check. Hi, Flora. Hello. How is everyone? Happy Sunday. Let me see. Let me refresh my link because I don't see anything happening. I hope this is on mute. Okay. Let's see. Yep. That's mute. And let me open the chat because I can see the chat. There we go. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hi guys. Okay. I don't know why I can't see the chat. Hi Flora. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Okay, we're live. I can see it. Hi Melissa. How are you? Hi Beverly. I don't know why. Usually on my computer I can see the chat right next to the screen, and for some reason it's way down here. Hi Casey. Hello, hello. Hi Gatti. Hi you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I never do lives for the channel and I'm super nervous. Hi Scrap Day. Oh my goodness, so happy to see you here. Happy Isabella. Hi Isabella. Kati. Giovanna. Oh my goodness, this is so excited. So exciting. Wendy. Hi, hello, hello. Are you guys crafting today? I'm crafting today and I'm all alone. So I took a nice shower and I said, you know what? I'm going to do a live. Let's see who is here. Taking advantage of the silence in my house, which is rare. Yes, hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Anna. Oh, this is so exciting. So today I was on mini album matchmaking because I'm making some for my website for pre-orders. Are you waiting for Javi to go to work? Yes, that's a good idea. And then you can get your crafty supplies. I'm excited. So I said, you know what? Instead of crafting alone facing the wall, I'm going to talk to you guys and craft alone. And maybe you can craft along with me too. First time, hi Debbie, hi Deb from Arizona, Julie from Arizona. You know, I was so nervous because I never do lives unless it's like my schedule live classes because I'm so nervous. You guys, I have 1,000 butterflies going in right now. From Oregon, Julia. Julia, I missed you. We used to do so many swaps. I think I gotta do another swap. New Zealand, hello. Oh, you're from Chile. Hello to Chile, ¿cómo estás? I'm enjoying, I don't know if they have this in Chile, but my mom just came from Peru and she got me my favorite banana chips. Oh, so good. So good. It's not helping. I just lost 5 pounds, so she's not really, definitely not helping. Hello to Canada. Hi, Brandy. I was gonna do a face video, but you know what? I figured let's just do some crafting together. Hello to Iowa, Texas, Italy. Wow. Thank you for being here, you guys. So if you're crafting, we can craft along. I'm working on blank albums for my website. I had a pre-order and today's the day I'm gonna get those hopefully done. I did some of the 6x6, but today or last night I started with the 8x8s, so I'm making 10 books I think or 9, and yeah, this is my day, which is super relaxing. Usually I put an audiobook on and just go to town, but I figure we can craft and chat for an hour. Look at that. Doesn't that look so satisfying? I love it. And yeah, we'll do a little bit. Maybe we'll work on some pages together. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna see if, okay, let me move my camera a little bit. Make sure nothing's on the way. Okay. It's a little dark, so I'm gonna put the other light on. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of mini albums. So I did a pre-sale, and yeah, so somebody went and bought, out of the 10 that I put, a 9 for the white, and yeah, thank you so much. So that's my day today. I did finish, like I said, the 6x6, so I don't have those to show you, but we can do some of these together. Yes, I have been a busy bee. Yeah, and you know, surprisingly enough, I know I put a lot of videos out there, but I feel like this week I haven't done much. And one of the reasons is my hand has been hurting because I had tendonitis in the past. And when I am editing videos, when I'm crafting, nothing hurts. But when I'm editing videos, it really does hurt my hand. And, you know, it's this whole movement. And so I say, you know what, let's just catch up. I don't want to edit videos today at all. I want to just relax. I do have some videos to edit. I have the pets album that I'm still not finished, so I won't show it to you, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, so I do the, you know what? And if you want to make mini albums in a batch, let's do it together. So I'm doing 8x8 albums, and this is not going to be like a tutorial because I mean I already started, but you can go ahead and craft alone, and maybe I'll give you a measurement so you can do it if you want to craft alone right now or rewatch the live maybe. I just realized my lamp is here showing. Okay, no, it's fine. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, want to chat about something, it will be nice to catch up and keep it crafting, but can't stop it. Yeah. So my tendonitis came from being on the computer all day, because before I was a project manager, I was a design engineer, and we do plans, right? Like CAD drafting all day, and my hand will be doing this for 9 or 10 hours a day, depending how busy we were. And that was the source of my pain, and also crochet. So I will do that all day, and then I'll come home and do crochet. And yeah, but crafting, not so much. I mean, not as much as computer work. I know the pet album is turning out super cute. You know, I had a little issue with I wanted to do like die cuts and stuff, and I didn't like how it was coming, my die cut, so I was fixing it. That's why I don't want to show it to you guys. I haven't played with dies in a long time. Anyway, so making, like I said, a batch of 10, I think 9 or 10 blank 8x8 albums. If you want to join along and make 8x8 albums with me, let's do it. So the pages, these ones, everything is on heavyweight, and let me show it to you because I have a new one. It's this one, okay, just in case you're wondering. 110 pounds, white. Recollections is the one that I normally go for, not sponsored, but that's what I like. And you are making, I'm making the last 6x6 tutorial you had. Oh yeah, that's this one here. Let me get it out. That is, I think, is the most adorable little book. I love 6x6s. This is the last tutorial that we did. I don't know which side. It's I should have put my arrows, which one's up and which one's down. But yeah, this book is so cute. I just love it. It's so easy. So oh yeah, so it's this way because I have the pocket here. And so yeah, so I finished a batch of these for the pre-orders, and now I'm going to do the 8x8s, and I'm taking advantage that the girls are in the park playing volleyball, the other ones at the mall, and it's just a day for me. Okay, so if you want to craft, just bring your paper and let's get going. So the mini album pages, I'm just doing pages. I'm not gonna do binding. Maybe I'll do binding later on. But so these are 7.5 by 7.5 on heavyweight, And then these ones are 7.5 by 8.5. And these are the ones that are going to be score here on half an inch and half an inch on each side, and adding the tape. The one thing that I hate when I'm making mini album batches is adding the tape. Oh my goodness, if I could pay somebody to just add that tape for me, because it hurts my fingers so much. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna have to top landing pockets for a change. Yeah. Okay, so let me just, I don't know why I can't see your chat and my screen at the same time. But at any point, jump in, ask some questions. Let me know what you're crafting today. What are you crafting? Okay, so I'm going to press play. Okay, here I can finally see what I'm doing. And let me just figure something. Pop out chat. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Okay. You know what? This is, I was live yesterday, but this today is so, it's so different. And yeah, okay. I'm just hoping and praying I won't get anybody like super mean, you know, because that's why I don't do lives, because I'm afraid of people. Of mean people. Not you guys. Okay, so you're working on some Christmas projects. Oh my goodness, you guys. Maybe that's what I should have done today. Well, I have to do this for the website, but I have been the biggest procrastinator, is that the word, on my Christmas project. It started so beautiful. So far I added flowers, and this is, and I just broke the flower. This is my December daily, which has nothing on it, nothing, absolutely nothing. I did the tutorial. If you watch my 12 days of Christmas crafts, I think it was. And by the way, Debbie just put a new video because, you know, she had a family emergency and stuff, but she put it this morning, a video with this gorgeous carousel, so you guys need to go check it out. I think she also announced her winner for that 12 days of Christmas. I know it is so pretty, Julia. It is super pretty, but super empty. So the point is to put the goal is to put pictures, right? And especially I need to put one here on the cover for my girls. And I added this card here. Somebody sent me this on Happy Mail, I think last year, like 2020. And I always saved it because I always wanted it somewhere special, and this perfect right here. So I added some embellishments, some of these pom-poms, but I haven't done anything in terms of like actual memories and pictures. Where are my pictures? I printed some out, and anyway, it's been a mess. So some of the cards that I did, I put in here. So instead of the Merry Christmas, I'm going to put pictures and kind of use these as, hola Sonia, thank you Flora. So my idea is, this is, I don't know if you remember one of the tutorials that I did for making interactive cards. This is one of them, and I figure I can put a picture, and then on this spinning piece I want to put pictures of each one of my girls for Christmas. You know, I have so many ideas, but so little time. And then we bought these puzzles here from Barnes & Noble, and it's like 12 days of puzzles, which we did in 3 days because each one of us, you know, took one. And so they have one little puzzle for each day, and me and the girls just, we're doing that a lot, you know, on the countdown to Christmas. So I glue some here. Is that the only one? But anyway, so I have more that I kind of want to incorporate throughout my pages. Isn't that cute to put this little puzzle? I think it was the perfect size. And so I saved them all, most of them, because the other ones, you know, some of them the cats destroyed. And yeah, so I really need to do something with this because yeah, I have my other one out. Let me get it out. I have this one out just to get me some motivation. So I need to turn this into this. See how pretty it looks with the pictures, with the memories. And I think it had a lot to do with, you know, I had to go to Peru in December. I had a little emergency and nothing super serious, but it just kind of, yeah, I don't know. I have pictures. I don't know what day is for what pictures unless I really go on my phone. But at this point, I'm just going to print them out and get them into the book. And, but yeah, but I don't like doing that type of stuff when I'm stressed. You know, it's okay. You know, we still have time until the next Christmas. But I used to be, you know, every 2 days I will do my December daily. But then I ran out of ink from my printer, from my selfie printer. So everything just went wrong. Okay, so back to this. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, thank you. So this piece is the 8.5 by 7.5. And these ones are the 7.5 by 7.5. So all I'm doing is just like scoring at half. I won't be doing this. I'll try to move to different steps. That way it's not boring for you guys to watch me just do that. Hi, Anna. How are you? So happy to see you. I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes and I only scored 2 pages. Hello, hello. So yeah, let me know what are you guys crafting today. I finished, yesterday I had my live class and we did all kinds of different techniques. I think we did 4 different techniques. But also yesterday, before the class, well actually before the class I picked up my mom from the airport. But before that, I finished the Sleeping Beauty project, which is right next to me, so I'm going to show it to you right now. How cute is this paper? Oh my goodness. So this was the Valentine's event, and isn't it cute? I just want to show you guys everything instead of like working on my book, but I really love how these turned out. You're working on your reading journal? Anna, yes, that's something I also need to do. Right, that's how it goes when you have fun. Do you have or planning on making any cinch binding albums? You know what? I do have a cinch maker, and I've done a few. No, not a few. I've done a couple journals using my cinch binding, but maybe I'll try. My biggest problem was finding the spirals that I wanted, so maybe I'll go to Amazon and try to find some. That would be fun. But anyway, so that is the box. So this is just an empty box, which is going to be like a dust, I call it a dust cover for your album. And here's the album. Isn't that gorgeous? It's super, super large, so it's really hard to show you the whole book, but I'm just giving you a look. So I finished this yesterday finally with all the videos, and we did this live on the events, but then I did a video decorating the whole book and a video for the box. So then this box, like if once you set your album in your table or bookcase, this is like the dust cover. And I thought it was super cute and a beautiful like way to display your book and protect your book, especially if you have cats. I have cats, and my cats love, let me tell you, they love, let me show you this. I have to hide my books because, well, you know how I display them on my bookcase. They love to take the things out of my flowers. You see that? You see that? And so yeah, so that's what the kitties love to do for the books that go, you know, on the lower shelves. And so the idea was to find a way to protect my books, and that's why I came up with the idea of making that box cover that won't have any flowers and will protect my beautiful book from my beautiful cats. you know, inspiration comes from everywhere. You never know when you're gonna have a good idea. The circumstances might vary, but you know, that's what inspired my dust cover album book. And okay, let me see here. Let me just scroll down the chat. So anyway, I'm just gonna continue really quick with this. Okay, let's be productive. So let me know what you're crafting right now, if you're crafting or if you're shopping for crafting supplies. Anna, you say you're working on your reading journal. So exciting, right? If you guys, I don't know if you follow my other channel, my vlog channel, I do reading updates, and I did a walkthrough of my reading journal, which I love. Oh my goodness, that was the most relaxing thing to do, honestly. Hello to friends. Hi, Karine. And the Latin Girl 34. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do a cinch tutorial. Here is my reading journal, you guys. I loved it. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Oh my goodness. So excited. Thank you for coming. You love dogs, everything fussy. Yes. Yes, exactly. I have to give my dog a toy stuffed animal because when she stays alone, she likes to take eyes off of things. So if I give her one, yeah. And anyway, so I had a lot of fun writing down books, you know, it's kind of like a scrapbook if you really think about it, you know, just for books. So this was super relaxing to do, and I have not yet started the one for 2022. So if you like doing reading stuff, reading challenges, keeping track of that, visit my other channel. The full walkthrough of that is in my other channel. You're cleaning your craft table. How does that feel? You know, I already gave up. This craft table is always clean. I have 3 working tables at the moment. So this one is always clean because here's where I record, right? So when I have a minute to record, I come and I record. I get really motivated with a clean table. My other table is the one that has, for example, my December daily, halfway projects, and I keep them out because if I put them away somewhere, I used to put them away on a bookcase. I only had like incomplete projects, and it will stay there forever. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, you're crafting? Cool. Let us know what you're making. And so that crafty table is a stress for me. Like, I know already if I go there, it's just to work on projects that I'm behind on, like finishing, you know, like classes that I started, and I have to do like the final walkthrough. And then I have my other crafting table, not a crafting table, it's just it used to be a dining room table, and I have it in the garage. So I haven't shown you guys. If you watch my vlog, you probably seen a little bit. So I created like a little mom cave. I have my TV, my recliner, and I have a table there where I craft when I'm not recording, or if I really want to like craft and watch a show. For example, last night I was there doing all of this, and I like being in the garage, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like being out of the house without going anywhere, because yeah, sometimes the girls get all like, they need this and they need that when they see me, but when they don't see me, they don't think I'm here. It works out great. So I like the craft room garage idea. I'm not recording there. I was at some point, but then it became too rainy, and the garage doesn't have like the best acoustic sound for recording. So yeah, my other channel is just simply Rosa Kelly, and over there I do like weekend vlogs. You guys can see me crafting, a lot of time management vlogs. I think that's what you guys like to see on that other channel, like when do I craft, and when do I read, and when do I work, and when do I just do nothing? I mean, I believe it or not, I have a lot of do nothing time because I feel like I have a really good schedule plan, or I'm not really on a schedule plan, but like I know my limits. I know I can craft for 1 hour every day, and I know like I don't know. It just works out to the point that I'm not stressing about it. You bought a mini cinch and you haven't used. Let me show you. To be honest, like, where is mine? I had it because it was pink and it was beautiful, but I've used it 2 times. I don't even know where it is. It's probably in the garage with all the other stuff I don't use on a daily basis. Hello to Poland. Hello, hello. Yeah, so for the cinch, I don't know. I guess you would just like, so the thing is, since you have to bind it on one side, you can always do the binding, and then if you want to do like layouts, do them like shorter so it doesn't get cut up on the binding. Does that make sense? Because when I did mine, it was just like journaling pages, kind of like a notebook. You are reading Behind Closed Doors into the, so isn't it so good, Anna? I'm reading the other one by the same author called The Dilemma. Actually, I'm not really reading it, but I finally borrowed it from the library, so I have it, and I have the audiobook, so that'll probably be my evening today. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys are just joining, well, I'm just crafting along, and I'm making about 10 8x8 mini albums, and these are pre-orders for my website. By the way, on the website, I added the last class. I added it the other day, but some of you were still emailing me about it. This one, it's already out there, and yeah, and today is the last day of the sale because I extended the video class sale to tomorrow. Okay, but I think tomorrow, I don't know if it's like middle of the day or end of the day or what, how the website works. I don't know. But so these pieces here, if you're making an 8x8, this page is 8.5 by 7.5. And these pieces are 7.5 by 7.5. So if you're joining, you can start cutting or craft on whatever it is you're crafting. Let me know what you are working on. I have a few things that I'm working on, but I said today it's gonna be this because I don't wanna make people wait too long for the blank albums. And it's a holiday tomorrow, so I want to hopefully be able to have this ready for Tuesday when the mail works again. Yeah, and that book it's so good though. It is so good. I do like the mystery thrillers. What do they call it? Domestic thrillers. I have a video about it, so go watch it on my other channel. I think it's linked below in the description. Hi, hello, all my crafties, hello. Hi guys, thank you for joining the live. I was so nervous this morning. I wanted to do live last night, and so after I finished the live, I was like, you know what, I want to do another live. Yeah, I don't know why, but I get so nervous with these lives, open lives. Hi Letty, how are you? Hi Denise, how are you? And so I'm just, I'm a crafty bee. I'm a crafty bee today. And this is the part that, like I said earlier, I just so don't like adding tape because it always hits your hand a little bit. And when you're making these mini books, my finger starts getting pink. You can see it probably getting all red and I'm losing my fingerprints. So I'm not gonna do the tape. I'm just gonna put the pages together so we can move on to the next step. Hold on, let me put this in my pile here. And so once you do your 1/2 inches on each side, it says always great, right? Aren't we always great when, like, it's so funny because sometimes I feel so down, not down, but like lack of energy and yada yada, like, oh, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. And then once I start recording, or you know, just like crafting in general, so I just get all this energy. Hi Kylie from Australia. Hello. What time is it out there? I'm always so curious. So curious to know the time around the world. I tell my girls, like, sometimes we're eating dinner and I do trivia with them. I'll be like, so what time is it in London right now? What time is it in like Portugal or something? So they have to like guess, and of course we're just guessing because we have no idea. And but I learned yesterday when we were playing that game that London and Paris are 1 hour difference. So it's 9:34 a.m. Okay, cool. So what time is it here right now? It's like 2. Okay, so it's 8. Yeah. I needed a break. Rosa, your life has been great. Thank you. I don't know why I get so nervous, you guys. I get so nervous. So yeah, so we always play that game, time trivia. You know, we just come up with silly games like that. Something to keep us chatting and off the phone as we're eating dinner. And so yeah, so last night we watched Encanto for the 300th time. If you guys have kids, let me know if they love it. If they love it as much as my kids do. But the funny thing is, like, it's not so much that we watch the movie. We were watching the movie and then they skip to the next song. It's 11:35 p.m. in Poland. Oh, thank you so much for being awake for us. I mean, that's when I start crafting, honestly. So the girls watch, let's say, one song, and then they forward the whole movie to the next song, and then they forward the whole movie to the next song. And I'm like, you guys, I'm missing the whole movie, because I like to, if I'm gonna rewatch a Disney movie, this is my thing that I love to do. I look for secrets. If you know Disney, you know Spain is 23. That's what, oh my goodness, you put military time on me. That's 11:36 p.m. So that's about the same time as Poland. Wow. See, you learn something new. So anyway, yeah, the girls have been enjoying Encanto. I always look for the secrets on the movies. Like, for example, I might have watched Monsters Inc. 100 times, and every time I watch it, there's something new. Like, you pause it and you read the signs in the background, and it's hilarious. So that's what I wanted to do with Encanto. But the girls don't let me because they sing out loud. Yes, they get up and dance. And then last night, me and the girls were playing bingo. You know, there's this bingo game on Roblox, and I'm not a video gamer, but the only reason why I have Roblox is so I can play bingo. So it's like it's like the best of both worlds, right? Technology and good old grandma bingo that I love. So we're playing bingo, and then they decided to put the Encanto karaoke on. So then I couldn't even listen to the Encanto songs. I was listening to my kids scream out loud from the top of their lungs, the Encanto songs. that was great. So this is why sometimes I can't record. Okay, so I have here some base pages ready, and maybe I can start doing some cutting. And again, this is not like a tutorial or anything, but I might as well show you one of these babies. And let me cut my pages. So using my big old cutter here, you know, once you get one of these, you're gonna feel like what did you say? The music is inviting to the, I know, and that's totally my music, right? I'm Hispanic and I love the whole salsa and, you know, like, I just love it. I love the songs. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the side. I'm gonna continue making pages, but I'm going to start cutting some paper and making some layouts. And you know, sometimes it's great to work just on mini album bases. Sometimes I just do bases. Well, I used to, not anymore, because I have quite a lot ready. Just a blank base, and then you add the layouts later on, you know. Oops, I can't get this out. And I'm sorry, my nails are horrible right now. It was either getting my nails done or doing this live. So I hope you guys don't mind. So yesterday on the live, I worked on some techniques. So just to show you what we did, because I think this turned out really fun. We did this upside down pocket, and it's kind of dirty already, but you know, with some different pop-up techniques. And so yeah, so this was super fun. So just to give you an idea, you can always work on, and we did into the album, I just cut a piece of 8x8 to kind of have as a reference, and then the way I showed that is so you can do these layouts on any, I'm not really showing you well, huh? You can do these layouts on any size book. So once you learn the technique, you can apply it to any size, any concept, and that's why when I do technique videos, I think you learn a little bit more than just following a tutorial. What are you saying? To Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Is that where you're from? Oh, Armenia, I didn't know that. I know I see you all the time, but I didn't know that's where you're from. So, okay, back to this. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I was showing you that you can do batches, right? You do just blank albums one day, just pop-ups another day, or just different layouts, and then just have them ready. And then when you are, you know, in the mood, you get a pretty paper, just grab your already pre-made pieces. And that's fun. That's not something that I do because I have, you know, I teach every book one by one, so I can't really work ahead. But that will be something to just kind of have ready. So now I'm gonna cut 2 at a time because again, I'm making multiple of these, and I am just doing 7.5. Okay, and then 4 1/4. Okay, so 7.5 by 4 1/4. I always double check that this is 4 1/4 because the paper, when you buy it, it's not always exactly the size that it needs to be. Can we do a video dedicated to pop-ups? Yes, we could. We could do a video dedicated. Usually that's why I do the pre-recorded lives. I can. So when I do the pop-ups, they're usually incorporated onto like a tutorial for a full album, unless you're on the technique classroom, and then I do only like pop-ups, let's say pop-up techniques, right? But so the book that I'm working, that you're gonna see coming, that Pets album, and I'm so sorry, I keep announcing it and I'm not really posting it yet. That book will have different pop-up techniques. So, and it is on 3 parts. To be really honest, I haven't finished editing the parts. I just finished recording 2 videos, but I might just, you know, I might just combine them all into one video, and then that way you guys can see it. And so, okay, so I'm doing a bunch here because I'm making a bunch of albums, but I think I can start showing you. Okay, so these are 4¼ by 7½. Okay, so I'm just gonna take 2 of these and score. Okay, and so I'm going to score along the 4¼ at 1/2 inch. Okay, so 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Let me have some water. And I'm just going to add these ones to the main page. So these 2 pieces are going to make like a gatefold, and I love having the gatefold on the first page of the book. So here's my base page. We have the openings on the sides, and we're gonna put one on each side like this. Yeah. Let me get my glue. It says a Maybe Explosion Box mini album. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the explosion boxes. I haven't done one in a while. Did I? Oh, gosh, I have the worst memory. You know, sometimes somebody asks me, did you know, like, where is the tutorial for? And I was like, oh my, I don't know. Did I do a tutorial for that? I don't know. And so myself, I am checking on my videos if I did or not, because sometimes I just craft alone and not doing. So I don't remember doing a explosion box anytime soon. Probably. Let me. Oops. See, I lost my glue. Here it is. Oh, you have a channel? Okay, I think I am subscribed to your channel. Let me go check. But I will go and take a look. I was so happy this morning because I usually never check my phone when I wake up. You know, like, and this morning, well, number one is Sunday. And I opened my phone because last night I honestly fell asleep with my audiobook on. So I opened my phone to see, you know, where I left off or whatnot. And I opened YouTube and I saw my dear friend Debbie put a video, Debbie. And she made me so happy because I missed her so much. I told you, Debbie, we miss you. So here is the gatefold page. Okay, so that's done. I'm just gonna do a few more. And I was so happy to see that you were crafting and, you know, your beautiful project. So go check her out, you guys. And then she, oh my goodness, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she did the announcement for her winner. If you guys were on the 12 Days of Christmas, check out if you're a winner. Because yeah, she just posted that. Hi Blanca. Planning to make an explosion box. We'll be following your video. Thank you. Oh my goodness, now I really want to know which video you guys are referring to. Or maybe I can do a new one. But let me know if you guys like this type of craft with me. I lost my glue again. What is going on? Let me know if you guys like this type of like live craft alone, like no pressure, do whatever you need to do. Because when I do my lives that I'm teaching, I'm always worried about you guys, you know, understanding, and I like to keep it in a really small group. That's why I do it for members, because I want to make sure I you know, I'm listening to your questions and all that stuff. But if you guys just want, you know, if you guys like these type of videos where we're just crafting, you know, no stress, relaxing. I'm surprised no cats have jumped into my table yet, but they must be sleeping because the girls are not home, so the house is quiet, and the cats I think are just sleeping. Usually they're jumping on my table. I did an explosion box mini album on your life. Yes, Annette, I did. And you know what? I have it, and I haven't finished decorating that book, that explosion box, because I love making things, but I don't quite love adding paper to things. I don't know. I don't know why. Thank you, Blanca. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you love this kind of videos, you know? So something that I do listen to while I am crafting or reading, they do these live videos where they said, okay, we're gonna read for 30 minutes, okay? And so sometimes I jump in and I'm like, so am I just gonna watch this person read for 30 minutes? But I did one day and it honestly motivated me to read for 30 minutes. And even though this person is just like sitting there reading, you're sitting there reading too, but it kind of makes that time for you to read for 30 minutes. So now I like those type of videos because I know, you know, it's kind of like a timer. We're gonna read for 30 minutes and it worked out. So then I say, you know what, maybe I can take that idea and apply it into crafting. You know, we can craft for an hour. Bring whatever you have, whatever you're crafting on. You can ask some questions. Maybe we can do a little technique. Oh, Debbie, lucky you. Lucky you. It's like almost 3 o'clock here, so maybe I should go start thinking about food. We'll probably eat some takeout today. On the same. You made the explosion box, Miguel, and you're still plain white. I know, but you know what? I do like leaving them plain white because there's always, well, now with COVID, not so much, but before there was always like this last minute birthday for a friend or whatever. And then when I have things that are ready and they're blank, I just, you know, personalize it and be like, oh, I have this blank explosion box and I know, you know, she likes this and that. And then you can, you know, there's nothing wrong with just having blank pieces on your stash, finished projects ready for you to gift. And maybe you want to make it into Christmas, maybe you want to make it into a birthday, maybe you want to make it for yourself, you know. And oh, thank you, Vivian. Thank you so much. And Ida, oh, thank you, Ida. Where are you from? Let us know, guys. Where are you coming from? And what time is it out there? Okay, so I show you like 3 of these already. And so when I do batch mini albums like I'm doing right now, I will cut the first measurement, which I'm calling page 1. And I'm just doing this like 9 times, right? And I usually don't leave it on the side because then I get confused and I don't know what this is from. Bermiji. Oh my goodness. Welcome. But what I'm gonna do now is just, I'm just gonna put them on this side. But typically I don't because I don't want to forget what this page is for. You know what I mean? But just to show you a different page, so you're not watching the same one. You're not watching. You're from Texas and it's 4:51. Ooh. Oh, so Texas is 2 hours from California. I didn't know that. I always thought it was just 1 hour. Okay, so now let's do the next page. What can I do? And then so what I like about making the blank albums is the freedom to just make. Dutch Egyptian, it's 11. Okay, I don't know why YouTube blocked your comment, but I just approved it. That is funny. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? I could also do, okay, I'm a late night crafter, you guys, to be 100% honest. Like 10 o'clock is when I start crafting, right? And usually because the girls are quiet, so I'm done, it's my downtime, relaxing. So I don't know if that will be the best time of your life, but I will be happy. Maybe somewhere in Australia it will be the morning. Right? You are Georgia, located miles from Florida, Lime, very beautiful weather. Florida. I've never been. I mean, I've been, but never actually stayed. I just been as a layover. So that's not super fun. Okay, I'm trying to think a fun page to do for you guys. But since these are gonna be blank albums, I think there was, okay, let me look at my blank album notes because I did a video about it, so I want to stay as close as possible to the actual like book. But I honestly, I can't even tell by my beautiful notes. But look what I found. See, sitting on my desk doing nothing. First, like, yeah, I don't do many lives, but I'm going to try my best to do more. The size of the paper is 110. I just did I already threw away the, oh, it's right here. This is the paper that I use, not sponsored. I have to say that all the time because I'm not so used to this sponsor, not sponsored thing. But this is the one I use. I get it from Michael's. And yeah, okay. And what do you say? For the base and for, yes, for the base I use that paper. For the hinges and for the cover, which I'm not doing today, I use the 65 pounds. Okay, so those two you need it. You need both. And then if you can get to the 110, you can always use 80 pounds. 80 pounds is pretty good too. And yeah. Oh, so I was gonna show you this 8x8. This is kind of like the sample. So here you see the gatefold. This is gonna have a pop-up, not pop-up, but like platform that you add here. So when you open the book, that's, you know, it opens like that. This book is done on 65 pounds because of the red. These were my Christmas editions. So I kept one for myself. I thought I was gonna do like a cute Valentine's Day, but I couldn't find a collection for it. But anyway, this opens up so we can do something like that. This is like a 4-way page. And so these books are designed so you can add more pop-ups if you wanted to. Like I think for mine, what I did is I moved this pop-up to here when I actually finished. I did one finish, who knows where it is, but I did finish one. And then we have the pull down waterfall. We can do that right now. We can do the pull down waterfall. I think that will be fun. And then, yeah, so it's kind of hard to see the red on red. But let's do the pull down. And, okay. You like crafting at night too? I do too, you know. And somebody asked me on my other channel, how do I manage working from home and not like stopping my work and crafting? Which is a really valid question. I don't blame you if you do. It's because like when I'm doing my work, I'm always on meetings or always on the phone. So if I'm not doing those two, then I'm always doing invoices, and I like compressing my work day. So when the girls get home from school, I am not super stressed. Okay, so I'm cutting this at 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, by the way. And then also I am not motivated to craft on the daytime. I'm not. I'm a nighttime crafter. I could start crafting at 10 and craft until 2 in the morning. You know, if I sometimes I don't even care that I have to work the next day. I just don't get tired. But on the daytime, it's just so, I can't get the energy to craft on the daytime. Like right now, one of the reasons why I'm doing the live is to be motivated to do a little crafting right now, because I would just be sitting down reading my book if I could right now. Where do I get the red cardstock from? Also, Michael's, that red cardstock is the same as this one. It is the same. just on red. Get the one that's red only, not like the different shades of red that they have sometimes. And I like it. What I don't like is sometimes they will have different types of reds. Like, let's say I buy 3 and they're the perfect one, but then when they do like the new batch, it will still be red, but it's not exactly the same red. So it's hard to combine the papers. Oh, it drives me crazy when they do that. Yes, the outside binding is always 65 pounds. Yes. How do you know how to decorate your albums? That's a great question. I usually work with the paper collection, and I see what kind of works with the pieces the paper collection gives you. So for me, it's a lot easier to make blank albums because I don't have to worry about that, because when I do, I worry about how to decorate the book. So let me show you. I have examples. So let's see, for example, this book, which I loved. By the way, I added, oh no, I didn't. I need to add the link, okay? I added more kits because a lot of you were asking for restock, so I think I have like 5 more. So I saw this collection with the chipboards and stuff, and I automatically knew this had to be some sort of Christmas house, because we have like the trains, the gifts, there's the Christmas tree. So I knew I wanted to do like a inside the home type of thing. And the collection had these better at home, oh my god, I can't even speak today. But it had this better at home thing that I said, perfect. Christmas at home, cozy. I love the kitties, I love the doggies. So I have to see the collection before, and that's how I kind of know what direction the book is going to take in terms of decorating, and also in terms of shape and size, right? So I knew I wanted to do a house shape book for this one, just based on that. And if the collection is just pretty, like, I don't know, like that one I just showed you, the Yulitude, I knew it had to be the collection mainly, right? I'm not gonna get that one out. I'll show you at the beginning, but let me show you this one. This is another Ciao Bella one, and I have all my Christmas books here on my bookcase next to me. I need to switch them up. I usually switch them Christmas and, well, I don't know, it's spring, because I like to kind of like decorating your house. I switch my books so they put me in the mood for crafting. But this one, I was inspired by, as you can see, the paper, right? There's this beautiful clock. I wanted to make sure I do something with that clock and the cute little image here. And you can see that I'm missing flowers for the same reasons as I mentioned before. My cats just love taking the flowers out of my books. And so I wanted to do this as a clock, but also the collection also had these what do you call these, numbers, and I thought it would be a really cute countdown to Christmas type of book. And then this, of course, it spins around, and this opens in 3 levels, so it's like a tower here on the cover. But yeah, so it really does, I really do wait for the collection to speak to me a little bit, and it has been working out so far, right? So I try to make the project unique to the collection when I work on the kits, but also I like having just blank albums, just work on technique, and then just like decorating with anything from my stash. So that's what I'm doing with the pets album, for example. Yes, the binding 65 pounds and the hinges 65 pounds. Everything else for the most part is 110. Okay, so this piece was 5 1/4 by 8 1/2. I'm just going to show you this one, and I'm going to use this as a belly band. Okay, so that's going to be step 1. I have 2 here, so I just might as well do 2. And I'm going to do here a pull down waterfall. And then Herminia asked me, when did I start to craft? Like crafting mini albums. 2015 is when I started crafting. That's when I made my first book, which is that baby book. But that's just mini albums. I've been crafting, making scrapbooks since my girls were little, you know, collecting memories and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do a 6 1/4 by 1 piece. 6 1/4 by 1, and we're gonna make this pull down. And you only need one, okay? I'm just doing here 2 at the same time. And then the 6 1/4, I'm going to do 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. Okay, and just fold it again. Sorry about my nails, are horrible right now. You know, I always say if I have silence, I'm going to craft. And then when the girls come home and we probably watch a movie or something, I'll do my nails because I don't need to be quiet. And then here I'm gonna glue this down, and this is that belly band. We're gonna add this to one of the pages. Okay, so just right here and here, and I'm keeping this about 1 inch away from the bottom edge. Okay, so press down. Okay, so that's the belt, and I'm gonna put that on one of the base pages here on the center, and just add some glue to the center here. Press down, 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 down. Okay. And then I'm gonna glue the top. Okay, here we go. Okay, so far I added the belly band here. This is 5 1/4, and then I added a belly band to the belly band. Okay, I'm gonna do the same just one more time for my next one. And okay, I'll just do this first. So I'm gonna try to center that. Press, 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 and here. Okay. Let me know what is your favorite thing to craft for. Like, did you like more, I don't know, like construction, decorating, baby books, folios? A lot of people like folios. I love making folios. They're so fun, so easy to make. And oops, sorry about that. Yeah, let me know. Right now preparing my bonus tutorials for members, and I think I'm gonna do a folio, but I always go back to see what I did so that way I don't repeat myself too much. And okay, so I'm just gonna glue this belt down here. Okay, there we go. So now I have the belly bands, and I am going to do the mechanism for the page. So since we cut these belly bands at 5 1/4, I'm gonna cut these at 5. You want to learn how to make baby books? Yeah, I was looking at my baby books and I realized I don't have an updated baby book tutorial. So I'll probably do one soon. Yeah, no, baby books are the best. You can always, there's always a baby being born, number one. And so if you sell books, baby books are the best selling product, I guess, if you want to say that. Those are the ones that people really love. And they're so cute to make. Yes, they are so cute to make. Oh yeah, and the folios are perfect for presents. Okay, so 5 by 11. I am going to score at half, 1, 1.5, and 2. Okay, half, 1, 1.5, and 2. I'm just gonna fold this. And as you can probably tell, I'm just making the measurements as we're going. So if you are crafting along, make sure you watch a little bit. I might modify things. Oh, your favorite part is putting the design paper? I did too because it's my favorite part to do. Like for me, like, you know, just like sit down with my audiobook and decorate my book. But for recording purposes, I like the construction like this. Because when I'm decorating and I'm recording, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Christmas books are my favorite to make too. Okay, so this piece is gonna go in here. I'm just putting it for showcasing purposes. I'm not gluing it yet. I'm putting it so I can get the measurements where I'm gonna cut these. So probably cut this over here, and my ruler. You are making a recipe album. Ooh, those are fun to make too. I want to make sure I have enough. If I make 5, perfect. Sorry, just me thinking here. I'll give you the measurements in a minute. Cards and journals. I journal every other day, not every day. I love to journal, and I love making journals too. But you know, I make, but I don't fill the journals. So okay, so I'm going to do 4 pieces of 5 by 5. Okay, 5 by 5 here. Okay, so that's 2. Let me get more paper. Can't believe I already ran out. I had a bunch. Okay, so you're making a recipe book for a bridal shower. That is the sweetest thing. Okay, so again, 5 by 5. Trying not to cut my fingers because I'm reading your comments as I'm cutting. You made a baby book into, this is for my brother's baby. Oh, ugly cry worth every second. Oh my goodness. So I did one time, this is a really funny story, a baby book for my brother-in-law, right, my sister-in-law. And you know, I was just starting to make baby books. I knew they knew I made one before, and so I definitely wanted to make a baby book. Oh my goodness, I had to like meet the deadline, right, for the baby shower. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue these pieces here, by the way, one on each side, okay, if you're following the tutorial. And so I thought, you know, like I want to make a book, and I made it, and I was like, I literally glued the last thing I needed to glue right before I went to the baby shower. And so I gave it to her, and they were opening presents, and oh my goodness, everybody loved it, which, you know, great and all. But I was so embarrassed because these 2 ladies were like, oh, I have another niece or whatever, you know, can we make an order, or like, do you sell these? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I literally did not come here to sell books. I I did not. I was not even expecting. So then I was feeling bad because I don't want my sister-in-law to think that I was making, you know, like promoting myself on her baby shower. So that was an experience. And of course I don't have time to make custom order baby books. That's just, I used to, but no, it's just too time consuming. Sometimes I do, but I don't like deadlines like that. It's so stressful. And anyway, so now when I do a baby book I did another one recently for my older sister-in-law, a baby girl that I actually did, but I never was able to see her. But when I do, I don't do them for the baby shower. I give it to them either before or after, because it's kind of funny. That was really funny. I don't like people talking about me when I'm there. And of course, none of her friends knew that I had a channel, so that was another thing. Like, oh. Okay, hi Ennis. Oh, hello. Okay, I missed a couple comments because I was talking. Yes, hard time choosing paper. I have the funnest time selecting like kits, you know, like the next collection for the kits that I do every month. Oh, that is the best. I gotta say, I love that. I love shopping for paper and looking at pictures. And but then when I am in the actual, like, making the book, sometimes I do stare at the paper like, what do I use this for? What should I do? Yeah. Okay, so I added the 5x5 pieces to each one of these 1/2 inch sections. And then what I'm going to do is trim this longer piece from the last piece here. I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Okay, so for that, let's see here. So I'm gonna trim this at 7. Okay, so from here to here, this measures 7. Ennis, thank you for joining. She's been doing some reorganization in her studio. I need to do that. Yeah, you're not crafting. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? This video, just have it in the background. It's totally fine. So here is the belly band and the belly band within the belly band. And I'm going to open this whole thing. We're gonna slide that in. Okay, center it up and down. And then open that again and add some glue right on the belt. Okay, you can do tape if you wanted to. I already explained why I try to stay away from tape because my fingers hurt. Okay, so I'm just pressing right here. Okay, and I'm gonna let my glue dry here for a second. And then we're going to pull down this last piece, and that is your pull down waterfall. Now what I like to do is open one by one, press down, open one, press down, open one, press down. That way it goes a lot easier. Ennis, we are crafting. We're just chatting really, and I'm kind of showing you what I'm working on. I have been crafting blank albums. Let me show you. This is so satisfying to show, but I don't even have all of them here. So I am making 9-ish albums, okay, all 8x8. So I just figure I'd come out and chat with you guys a little bit while I'm alone in the house. Hi Anna. Oh yes, your first live. Hi Rosemary. Yes, life is just so much fun because I'm actually doing stuff instead of, usually when the girls are not around, I'll be doing my nails, my makeup, but I really have to get this done. And so I was showing you some kind of like a semi-tutorial on some of the pages that I am adding for my blank albums. So I am doing 9, I lost count, but I'm doing in repeat basically a batch, a mini album batch. Is that what you call it? Like a batch of albums? Where did I put this? Okay, so I did one layout here, and so far I only have 4 of these. So that's what I'm doing, just crafting along, crafting along. Yes, I'm doing the pre-orders for my website and just show you guys a little bit of the process for that. So I did the pull down waterfall, that's one of the features. And okay, so far I have one. I'm going to do a bunch of these as well. Fabric baby books for my friends. You know what? I fell in love with this fabric. I have a lot of what do you say? You have a lot baby books because of video. Thank you. You don't need any luck. You got it. I made these. Let me reach out here. Excuse my big hand. I just, I need to have my books in display because that motivates me to do more stuff. But I did this one recently. I think I did a tutorial, right? I did this for the magazine, but this turned out so stinking cute, you guys. I think this is going to be I'm gonna, not this one, but I'm gonna do one very similar to this type of cover for baby books. That'd be so much fun. I have a lot of baby book fabrics, so I'll probably do one like that. So many ideas, so little time, but yeah, baby books are really fun to make. Okay, so I think I have that. I don't want to cut. Let's cut some. I'm just gonna do the next page, and it's 3:20. So the next one I'm going to do also 7.5 by 7.5. Okay, so this is like the easiest layout, and I'm just going to score at half on one side. Thank you. Oh, thank you. My books. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? I could craft all day and I could talk all day, but it's so hard to make the videos about the books that I'm reading because I get so excited. And then when I'm editing the video, I realize I am totally spoiling this book for you. So I have to go back and edit. And yeah, it takes me longer to edit those reading videos than like a full mini album. Like, I was like, why? Because I talk too much, that's why. Okay, so this again, 7.5 by 7.5. I just scored a 1/2 inch, and I think I'm just gonna put those on the back of this page. Since you can see this one has a lot of volume, you always wanna mitigate by adding a flat page somewhere. And waterfalls are your favorites. You know, I have created so many variations on waterfalls because I do love them. They are perfect to save space and includes more pictures. I love them. I love waterfalls. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my book videos. So guys, go visit me over there if you guys want to hear me talk some more. Thank you. Yes, so I have been really enjoying reading. Honestly, like, it really helps me with my stress levels. Crafting helps me a lot, but you know, nothing like getting cozy and just reading, and you know, it helps me. Anything I can do to lower my stress level, you know, besides drinking wine, which also really helps, but Yeah, I remember last year my doctor told me I am too stressed, which is, I don't feel myself being stressed, but he said I'm too stressed. And he said, you need to cut down the coffee. He said, no coffee and no wine. And I'm like, you're stressing me now by telling me that. I wasn't stressed, but you're telling me to cut down coffee and wine. You're trying to kill me, doctor. So, no can do, my friend. I need my coffee. But I did lower my coffee because I used to drink way too much. You don't like reading. Any advice to make you? Yes. Oh, so many advices. You know, there are books and there are books. I was the high school kid and college kid that didn't like reading. I mean, I'm an engineering major, so reading is not my forte, and it's not what I like to do. In college, it's definitely not what I like to do. So I now discover loving reading since I don't have to do it for assignments. I read what I want, you know. Tequila. There you go, tequila. Tequila it is. And pick what you want to read. I find that thrillers really make me want to read because thrillers are the type of books that and it's not scary books. It's not scary books. Thrillers are more like kind of like suspense, some sort of mystery, and you want to know what's going on. And those are the type of books that you just want to get to the next chapter. Like I will be up. You know, people said, "Oh, you're supposed to, you know, you read before bed because it makes you want to sleep." When I read before bed, I don't go to bed for the longest time. Oh, thank you, Anis. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for your comment. And so, you know, find what you want to read. And you'll see, you know, try different genres. Like I usually read, before I was so much into reading, I would always read historical fiction, and I still love it. But those books are kind of, you know, sometimes you get a little bit sad, and, you know, they don't give you the same feeling as the thrillers. And and then also try audiobooks. And I find it's better to read a book as I am listening to the book, because number one, you won't be falling asleep. And then when they do audiobooks, it's not just like your typical computer reading the words. It's the sometimes they even have a full cast, like this person and that person, and they hear the different voices. And it's kind of like watching a movie in your head, honestly, and that is the best feeling to have. Yeah, and then try one book. Don't be crazy like me and buy 20 books at once. But I highly suggest you know, start with one, and you say, I can't figure out how you do all you need. Oh, you know what? I don't know either. Honestly, sometimes I look at my week and I did all this, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't feel stressed. I do feel stressed when, you know, when I'm in construction. My work does stress me out a lot, and that's the times that I need to craft more because I'm stressed. Like I created these pages and I have nothing to attach them to. Okay, so I don't know. Do you guys want to see one more page? I think maybe I'll just do. How about we do a sliding pocket? Hi Robin, thank you for joining. I'm gonna do one sliding pocket and then call it a life. It says, I follow Kelly's craft. It crafts it all. Album and box. Kelly's Craft it all. I don't know. Is that a channel or a store? Pretty Little Wife was good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, too many books, too little time. If anything, I would like to just read and craft forever. You know, forget engineering. Forget. Wouldn't that be the dream? I don't know. I'll probably stress about it so much if I needed to do crafting for a living, because then I bet you the minute I do that, the minute I quit my job to do crafting, I am going to be out of inspiration. I already know that. Okay, so I'm going to cut these at, I'm trying to think. Okay, so 7 by 8.5. Okay, 7 by 8.5. I'm just gonna double check here. My dog is crying. Daddy, come here. Why are you crying? And so I'm going to score and kind of make a pocket. Okay. Let's see. So easy. Mima, they are so easy. What is Mima? Bye, Julia. Thank you for stopping by. It was so good to see you. It was good to see you. Okay, so I'm making a pocket really quick here. I'm just cutting, what did I say, 8.5 by 7, and I'm scoring, okay, on 3 sides. So you're scoring on the 8.5 2 sides, and on the top 1 side. And I am just going to cut to make this pocket. Okay, and fold, 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 fold. I think we did something different. I mean, something similar yesterday on the live, but we added a pop-up. I'm not gonna add a pop-up here. I need a new page, so hold on, let me build the page. Let me build the page really quick. I have that, and I have this. I'm all over the place. And let me just put this page together. So this is the base page. Okay, so 7.5 by 7.5, 8.5 by 7.5. I'm gonna join them together. And let's see here. Hopefully you guys got some good techniques from this video. Hopefully inspiration to craft today. Tomorrow is a holiday, and I'm not so rushed to do laundry today, which is, you know, my Sunday fun day. It's my laundry. So I'm going to add glue for this pocket. Oops, okay. Only add for the top for now, okay? So this is gonna be an upside down pocket. Only glue the top, not the sides yet. Okay, so, okay, let me line it up correctly here. Do I get the day off? Yes, I do. I get the day off tomorrow. Yeah, if crafting feels like a job, I am done. I'm not, yeah, no thank you. I want to do it when I want to do it. I want to relax. You know, sometimes it does feel like a job when I have to edit videos and edit the website. But it's okay. I'm not gluing the sides yet, okay? So I'm going to put that on this side. And I'm going to cut to make the sliding piece. Bye, Anna. Good night, good night. This measures, and I absolutely forgot what this measures 6.5, okay? So I am going to cut this piece at 7. Let's see, 7 by 1. 1 by 7, and this is also on that pets book I keep promising you about. So you'll see that same technique there. The second piece is 1 by 3. Okay, so 3 by 1, and we are going to score. Yes, Annie's was just saying she had a shop and then just do it. I know, it takes the fun out of you, it really does. I mean, I love making these blank albums, but I have complete freedom of making my layouts, as you can see, but making custom orders, oh, no thank you. I scored at 1/2 inch on each side, because the custom orders, I'm always worried about, and some people are very, very like excited, and they're the, you know, wonderful to work with, because you know they love everything you do. So that's, but not everybody's like that. Sometimes I had this customer I made a wedding book. This is years ago. It wasn't even a wedding book. I think it was a shower book. But it was a little bit, I constantly had to, you know, I sent her pictures. I wanted to make sure she loved it. She changed a bunch of things. And you know, once you do an album, it's kind of hard to change some things. On the 3-inch piece, I'm going to score at 1 1/8 and at 2 1/4. Okay, 1 1/8, 2 1/4. The craft room looks like a storm went through it. Oh, I know the feeling sometimes. Okay, and then we are going to glue this little piece. Okay, glue this piece right here. Okay, and then this is going to go in this belt. And you want to make sure that it slides. You know, I don't think I cut this right because it's not quite even, so I'm gonna reduce it a little bit. This paper cutter is not the best for cutting small things like this. I have the other one for that. Oh, what is it? Somewhere. I have it somewhere. And so now I'm going to do this again and then check. Okay, that it slides. And then I'm going to open these, and we're gonna glue this on the inside. So we only glue the top of the pocket, right? So we're gonna open these and glue these on the inside of the pocket, so on the back of the pocket, right there on the center, like this. Okay, and glue these down. Okay, so oops, here we go. I'm just gonna place it from the top all the way down. Okay. There we go. And now we have the sliding piece, right? Yeah, it's not so good for the smaller pages. And then we are going to do the section that's going to go in and out of your pocket. Oh, and my girls are here, so I'm going to finish this really quick. And I am going to cut these at 5 1/2. And I'm going to do 7. Okay, hold on. Whatever the size of your pocket is, you want to cut it a little bit bigger. So right around here, what is this? 6 1/2. Okay. You could do 7 too. So this is 6 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then you want to slide your sliding piece all the way in or all the way down, and we're gonna glue that right here in the center. So I'm just gonna add my glue right there and right here. Okay, right on top of that loop. Flora, I think it's the wine because my computer looks clear. See, now I want wine. I'm still on medicine, so I can't drink wine. I've been having the same sore throat for like a month now, so now the doctor put me on antibiotics. He's like, okay, so here's the sliding. And we are going to fold these pieces of the pocket, and now we're just gonna glue this down. Okay, so glue this down right here. And then I'm going to close the pocket. Okay, so here we have our sliding pockets. On the technique video, I show you this, adding the pop-up in there. Yeah, it is the one. You're funny. And then here we go. So that is your sliding upside down pocket page. And I think, let's see what else we did today. I think I got some progress, some ideas for the pages for the blank albums I'm making. I think we did 3. Oh, we did 4, but the other one was just like very, very easy. Oh, the Red Riding Hood. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the paper. The paper's on the website now. That was a really fun project. That was for my Patreons. What is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm just showing you guys everything because I'm so excited. It's so cute, right? I think for the next 1 hour crafting, I'm going to play with the papers a little bit more. I did this for the Patreons with the sliding pages. So if you guys like, you know, a little bit more extra tutorials, go check out my Patreon, you guys. Thank you, thank you. And I think that's it for today's live. Thank you so much for joining, for crafting along. I hope you guys are inspired to craft some more. Yeah, the sliding pages are super, super fun. And so thank you. Okay, let me see here if I have any more questions. 5 by 7.5 following. Oh, yes, that's a cute size. I love the smaller little books. Maybe the Red Riding Hood I'll do next. I'll do it into a 6 by 6. Baby boy folio. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you, Tess. What kind of paper do you use for the outside of the book? And the binding is the 65. You paper rips? I use this. Not sponsored. I always say that. I use this one. You know, I need to contact Michaels and ask me and give me some coupons or something because I direct everything to them. But I don't, you know, a trick also is to always massage your cardstock. If you see me doing my bindings, know how, you know, I always look how bendy my cardstock is. Okay? And, you know, sometimes your fingers do wonders massaging the cardstock. Hi, Debbie. The paper, the Red Riding Hood. This is my design. I designed it myself. And it's for my Patreons. I'm doing one monthly paper for my Patreons. But this one's already on the website because this is the one for last month. The one that I'm working on the Patreon this month is the Magic Circus. This is what I am making next for my Patreon, and I love it. It is so cute, so magical. I'm always trying to do more like kids books that don't have to be baby books, and I think this is a really cute idea. So you can get the papers on my Patreon if you're subscribed or, you know, a member. But if not, I add the papers, you know, next month I'll be adding the circus to the website. But again, you always save more with the Patreon. The Patreon is for the papers only $10. And for the website it's a little bit more because I have to pay for website fees and blah blah blah. You know how that goes. But thank you guys so much for joining. I love you guys being here, and I don't feel as scared anymore to do lives, so I'll probably do some more in the near future. Maybe next week, maybe next Sunday. Let me know how that works for you guys. And so I'm going to end the live and go check on my kids that are home now. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Debbie.